Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel. My name is Andrew and today we are doing our first tactical recreation for FM23 and it's going to be Christoph Galtier's 4-3-1-2. Now, why this one? Well, he started the season, the former Ligue manager, who is still technically dead to me after going to Paris Saint-Germain from Nice, but he'd started playing it was like a 3-4-2-1 with Neymar, Messi behind Mbappe. And then recently he's gone to a back four again with a kind of three-man central midfield and then the front three of Neymar, Messi and Mbappe. And if you watched like the Haifa game or Ajaccio game, it looks really good. That front three looks ridiculous. Hakimi's got space on the right to attack. The midfield looks rejuvenated with Vitinha, Fabian Ruiz, Renato Sanchez. He's got options in there, Marco Verratti as well. And I thought it'd be a really interesting shape to recreate and see if we can do what PSG have been doing in real life. We'll start by looking at the shape, and I've always used whoscored.com for like my stats, shapes, because I know they get the data from Opta, I know I can trust it. So here it is against Haifa, Juan Bernat and Hakimi at fullback, Marquinhos and Ramos, which would be the start and centre backs if everyone's fit. Then Vitinha, Renato Sanchez started at the centre mid, which is interesting. Fabian Ruiz, Neymar, Mbappe and Messi. It was the same for Ajaccio. Verratti played as the DLP, Mukiele and Marquinhos. Like, the shape is pretty much consistent across the games. The Marseille game is hard to judge by because Samuel Gigo got himself sent off, but again, the shape remained the same. Verratti's the constant at that centre mid. He's the one there. Danilo Pereira, Marquinhos. Like, this squad is so in depth. On Who Scored, you can also get this sort of the average player positions. It gives you an idea. You're trying to work out roles in shape. So you've got Hakimi there as the main fullback, bobbing down the right. And what I found really interesting, looking at this closer, is that right centre mid, Fabian Ruiz, is very much the man. He will hold his position. He's the guy protecting and letting Hakimi do that run. You've got the centre mid, which would be Verratti or anyone else, holds. The other centre mid can kind of do what he wants because Bernat isn't as attacking, or maybe Nuno Mendes will be a bit more, but you've got a lot more license, that left centre mid, to do what you want to do. And then you've got the front three just being themselves, playing to their best and doing it. See, that's the shape in instance. It is a really standard 4-3-1-2, but it's the three roles in midfield and then the roles in attack that we need to get to make this work. In terms of how I see this as success, because in a recreation there's two things. Does it play like the team plays in real life, and does it work in FM? And they can be two very different things, because what works in FM isn't always how teams play. So trying to balance both. And first of all, I was going for the numbers. So looking at a high possession percentage. PSG the highest. Lille expected the way they play, but PSG most possession. Pass percentage being high, the completion percentage, like the dribbling's going to be high with Messi, Neymar, Mbappe. You're going to want to lead the league in shots on target, all these things where you dominate. And that's what I was looking to recreate. And after a little bit of playing around, this is what I went for. So the shape won't be a surprise, right? We've got Hakimi as a complete wing back. We want him to bomb up and down, do whatever he wants, no regard for defending whatsoever, because we're going to have the CM. I'd rather have played like a defensive midfielder, but I think a CM on defend is too defensive. So what I've done with the Fabian Ruiz role is he holds position. We'll come back to these again, but that's what I wanted to do, is just no nonsense, hold there, protect, let Hakimi be the main creative threat down that side. Two centre backs on defend, because when you look at the average passing, it's the midfielders who see more of the ball than the centre backs. Ramos and Marquinhos see a bit more, but overall on average, it's not a very pass out from the back play. When it goes, they get it mostly to Verratti. Like, he's the one collecting the ball, splitting those centre backs and doing his thing there. I went for wing back on support because I think when Nuno Mendes plays, it's not as defensive when Bernat plays. I think that's quite rather than going full back attack or full back support, I thought that was a really good balance. Then this is the one where I wasn't like, it's not a box to box midfielder, it's not a playmaker. So I've gone with the Mazzala to give a little bit of width to get into these spaces, but also provide a little bit of defensive. So when you read, centre back player who likes to drift wide, operate in a half space, essentially a central half winger who likes to do his defending slightly further up the field. And I think it's still defending, but he's the most attacking of those three. We're going with the AM on attack for Neymar, and then I've gone for the trequartista with Messi, because Messi doesn't defend. Messi's not a defender. The stats back that up, and then the advance forward on Mbappe. I try to stay wider. I think the AF drifts enough that you're going to get the replication of that shape with Mbappe. To get the possession, what I've gone with is balanced. Now, mentality, I think, is often misinterpreted. Mentality is risk. It's the risk your players take when they're on the ball of picking that pass, taking a chance. I don't think PSG have to take that risk. I don't think they have to play on attacking. It may look like they do, but that's because they're counter-attacking. But when they're in the ball, they've got all the time in the world. And to get those percentage numbers up, I think we have to start on balanced. And I'll come back to what I did on positive and attacking as well. We've gone with standard width. We've gone with much shorter passing directness because they lead the league in average short passes. Slightly higher tempo, so it's not completely out of control. Creative freedom in the final third has to be more expressive. Gone for low crosses because there's no one in that team who's winning headers in the box. I have not gone counter press because from what I've seen, it's more of a casual press. So having that untight means they'll still do it and they'll still regroup, but just won't do it all the time. And then when they get the ball, we want to counter, we want to hit fast. I've left the goalkeeper in possession to do whatever he wants. Out of possession, I am playing a mid-block. There was a really good article, I put a link to below, that talked about Galtier's press in the 3-4-2-1. How you're not those front three aren't pressing from the front. So I think it's when we get more to the mid-block that you get the midfielders and Hakimi to do the pressing. Gone for more often. They push up as a press, but it's not intense. So we'll get them to push up to prevent the shot keeper goal distribution, but we're not going to get them to press and attack those centre backs. Defensive line to step up more, and I've gone for them to trap inside. I think with having the four midfielders in there, they're shuttling play inside. They're not going to let you get wide to cross in, especially with having Hakimi so attacking. You don't want them getting down that channel. With the player instructions, if you're not on PC, I've got Hakimi on shoot less often, close down more because he's one of the guys who stimulates the press. The centre backs I've got on take fewer risks. The left wing back we've got take fewer risks, shoot less often, stay wider to provide that width, let the centre back split and let Verratti drop. The Mazzala's on close down more. Verratti's on and the DLP's on take more risks because Verratti, when he plays, averages the most long balls and like key passes, that sort of thing. He's really good at picking out those balls, especially down the channel to Mbappe or into Neymar and Messi. Centre mid, so we've got pass it shorter, take fewer risks, dribble less often, shoot less often, hold position. Just a really functional centre mid. No frills, no nonsense. Neymar on take more risks, shoot less often and roam from position. Messi, cross more often, because he's the one, he leads this team in crosses. And then Kylian Mbappe, dribble more and close down more. First question, is it working? 9 games, 9 wins, 25 goals, the goal difference. I think it is 26 goals scored, 1 conceded. I think that shows that 1, it's a good tactic, 2, it's working. And if we go, let's pick the game against Lyon, just to look at the shape and things like that. And obviously it depends on who plays. Soler played, I think Neymar got injured. Shape is kind of what we want to see. And then you're sort of fighting against the game in terms of, I think there's a lot of shots off target and stuff like that at the moment. It maybe isn't showing your tactic in the best light. Let's look at without the ball against Lyon. I think there's nothing wrong with that. Like centre mids there. AM dropping back, good shape. If we go with the ball, Hakimi a little bit further forward than Bernat. You've got the left centre mid going forward. For Vitinha, they're playing as the DLP deeper. And then the front three, I think it's all going well. 31 games in, PSG are the champions. Lost just 1 game. 3 draws, 65 goals in the goal difference. 85 for, 20 against. Most goals, few shots against. Most possession, 3% ahead of Marseille. Perfect pass completion, joint top. Most clean sheets, fewest conceded, most shots. I think that is fairly dominating. 45 goals for Mbappe, 24 and 8 assists for Neymar, 19 and 15 for Messi. Verratti 7 and 7, Fabian 5 and 11. Hakimi's the one I couldn't get. I've got 7 assists for Hakimi, and I kind of want more. I think part of that's to do with the game and like not having that aerial threat up front. Now, you guys are like, this is all well and good, Andrew, but how does it look in the game? Well, how about we have a look at this in the game in the Champions League final? Is that good enough? Is that all right? Let's do it. I don't think the Champions League music will ever get old, will it, in this game, especially at a final. I've picked a team closest linked to what I think their strongest 11 would be. Maybe the only is Vitinha for Sanchez, probably only one you would question. My only dilemma is, do I cheer if PSG score? I'll show you the goals and I'll show you anything that I see that picks out what this tactic does. And of course, it's 1-0 Real Madrid 10 minutes in. For fuck's sake. It ruins my video, doesn't it? Is it going to be 2-0? Ooh, that would have ruined the sim, wouldn't it? It's little simple things like this, like, so we don't want the defence playing it out from the back, like, playing it around. So you got Marquinhos into Vitinha, now he's got Hakimi out wide. What I love here is Messi dropping into this space, gets the ball, and then Neymar recognising that is making the run in behind there. And if this pass is better, that's a goal. I picked this out a few minutes ago, but it's happened again. There's Hakimi bursting down the right. Messi dropped into the little pocket of space, and there's Neymar. Watch Neymar's run. This time Messi picks him out. That's Neymar. That's not the tactic. Now, if I was playing FM properly at halftime, I would probably increase the directness and probably put it to positive and try and come back into this game, because we're not boss in possession. So why wouldn't you not? But I want to see the tactic do what it's meant to do, so I'm not going to change anything. So we're probably going to lose this Champions League final. It's a bad performance. I could run this like 3 or 4 times and lie to you and then win and be like, yay, I've seen enough from the passages of play that it works. I'm sure there'll be other creators that play this final until it works, but that's not how we do it, is it? You can have the best tactic, the best players, and your players just don't turn up. Let's see the passage of play. Mendes, where's the run? And behind Mbappe, is he going to save me? He's not. So that's 2 massive chances created by the tactic that they've not put away. That's not, on a different day, could be 2-1. We're not watching that. Kind of surprised I wasn't sacked in the final. Let's look at the shape that we had in the final. Shape was good. We probably lost that midfield battle, didn't we? I think that was the problem. And I think if you're playing the game properly, you would change that. Maybe go wider, maybe go 4-3-2-1 or push 2 up front, something. You wouldn't just let it play out the way that I did there. Without the ball, it's exactly what I wanted. With the ball, like, yeah, the Neymar was good, but they too, Mbappe let us down, didn't he? Maybe then you would not play as a Mazzala there, you maybe play box to box and get some support. But overall, I think the tactic, there was enough there that I saw that made it look that's how I wanted to play. If you're playing the game, you would do it differently. Finished season 103 points, 80 plus goal difference, 1 defeat, 40 league goals for Mbappe, 22 conceded, 52 overall, 30 for Neymar, 21 for Messi, 18 assists, 12 from Fabian Ruiz, Verratti got 10, Hakimi, did we get more for Hakimi? 11 assists, he finished strongly. So there we go, that's my Christoph Galtier's 4-3-1-2. I think it worked really well. I think I got the numbers that I wanted. I did run tests on positive and on attacking, but I've not got the end of the season numbers because FM23 is one, I got beat in the quarterfinals, they sacked me, the Champions League, and then the attacking, we got beat by 1 goal of Man City in the last 16, sacked me. So I can't get numbers through how like effective or, but I think you could play this on positive. I think when I came back around the World Cup, the percentage of passing was still at 61 on positive. So maybe it becomes more attacking end. But I liked on balance with the amount of passes we're getting per game, and it felt more true to real life, especially putting on the counter. So there we go, guys, our first recreation of FM23. Who do you want to see next? What team do you want to see me try to recreate on this game? I'm definitely going to try and use this shape to be a bit more FM-y and make it more dominant, but that'll be a separate tactic. If we get 25 likes on this video, I'll put the download link in the description. Sorry, I'm not going to charge, I'm not going to do Patreon. Give me 25 likes and we'll get the download link there. I think that seems fair. Guys, please like this video, subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying this kind of content. More of this to come. Yeah, thank you for watching. From me, Andrew, until next time, cheers.